Hey everybody, this is Francisco Martinez for ASDI 1311, and this is my message in a bottle video. Um, as far as this month goes, this was a very rough month. It was hard for me to figure out a lot of things. It was hard for me to actually try and see where I was having problems with, and how to fix them or anything like that. It seems like making that switch from jQuery from from uh, MDI. Well, somehow when we made that switch, it wasn't very consistent. Whatever we learned from that course seemed to be a little bit more different from what we're learning now. I mean, sure, it's supposed to be helpful. It's supposed to be much easier. You could tell that a lot of the code is more condensed than it is when you're actually using a huge line of JavaScript. Um, so like jQuery is meant to make things a little bit more simpler, but it was just really tough trying to figure out what exactly was wrong with it, as far as my app goes. And because of it, I just had a really hard time trying to put it all together. Um, I was able to get help from the professor. He did send a video to me explaining what was going on with the app, which was actually one of a huge highlight of the class, which was actually getting that video because I actually saw how you can actually debug your code. I usually have trouble trying to debug my code, even when I know exactly what's going on. I just have to figure out how to really make it more easier on me. I realize the importance of also console logging. I never really used it, which is a bad thing. Always use console logs. You're supposed to use them. They're supposed to be helpful to you, and they're gonna give you better information than you just going through the code. Um, but yeah, that was a real highlight for me, just trying to figure out what was going on with my code and him helping me out, and seeing how he actually debugged the code and realizing the mistakes I made and how next time I can actually use those same kind of skills to actually figure out what's wrong with my code whenever I have a problem. Um, and I strongly advise that you use the resources that are given to you. If there's something about jQuery, use jQuery. If there's something about JavaScript, use JavaScript. If there's something about Couch, which you're going to learn. Something about Cloudant, which you're going to learn. Anything that has to do with the course and you find it, use it because it's going to be helpful to you. Another helpful thing that I didn't get to use, which is really not smart, I strongly advise that you use it. Use your fellow students. They are there. They're going to help you. If they know something, they'll probably help you out with it. They're not supposed to give you the answer, but they will guide you and point you in the right direction so that when you're actually setting up your code and setting up your jQuery and everything like that, you'll be better informed with it. So yeah. So as far as this month goes, it seems like it's not gonna work out very well for me. Um, which is sad, but at the same time, I feel the same thing happened with SDI, the first one. I messed up on that one. I had to take it again, and I learned a lot more from it. So I would rather, as I said before, I would rather fail the class and take it over just so that I can learn more than pass it with a really low grade and know nothing at all. So this is just another learning experience for me. This is something that I will go into this class once again knowing exactly what to do, exactly how to pull it off, and I'm sure next month I'll be able to figure out how to fix this and figure out better ways of actually making my code run better and more efficient and just more cleaner and everything like that. So yes, like I said, use your resources. And either way, it's coding. It's gonna be tough on you, but have fun with it anyway. When you when you finally get it, it's gonna be a great feeling. Like I only had that feeling once, and it was just a really great feeling. And you just gotta keep working for that feeling of gratification. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys out, and good luck with everything that you gotta do. Um, and if anything, welcome to ASDI.